Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing this quick little speed paint that I did. It's kind of a sketch. This is to kind of explain a little bit how I go about drawing a line art and going from line art to full painting. Sorry, my throat's really dry. I don't really know what's going on. I'm having a really bad cough. I've been coughing for like 10 minutes straight. So just bear with me. So here we have this girl that I was painting, no specific person. I'm not 100% satisfied with this painting only because she didn't turn out the way I wanted her to turn out 100%. Like, it kind of looks a little bit weird in the end, but that's just my opinion, you know. You guys have your own opinions, but I wanted her to look a little bit more Asian, and I wanted to paint more Asian features, but kind of got lost in my own weird style that kind of mixes up the different ethnicities. But yeah, so I'm just doing like a rough sketch, and then I'm going into, this is all like done on a different layer. It doesn't really have to, it can all be on the same layer. Like you can paint everything on the same layer, like all the sketches and everything on the same layer, because all I do is basically just draw and erase, draw and erase, draw and erase, and make the lines look as organic as I can. And I'm also using the liquify tool to help to form the shapes into the shape that I want. Like, I was using a reference on like noses and things. Don't be afraid to use references, because if you just stick with your own imagination, what you may want things to look like in your head, it won't turn out. Like, I mean, whatever you want in your head can't always translate the same on paper, so I need help. So here I'm just like shading in the hair, because I know the hair is going to be dark and the shirt's going to have some color. And then here I'm just adding a base color underneath, and this base color is just a rough color of green. I don't know why I picked green. It could have been any color, but I think I wanted green because I wanted to stick with the cooler yellowish tone for the entire portrait. So I'm also really lightly blocking out the highlights and the shadows and everything. As you can see here, I'm starting to merge the layers together, and now I'm going above it to do a light shading on soft light above the entire picture, and then I merge it all together. And now I'm gonna start the painting process, and everything here on out is just done on one layer, and that's just how I kind of merge from like line art to painting. It's just basically just merge it all together. Honestly, the sooner you merge it, the better, because I guess the sooner you make it hard for yourself, the more you have to work harder to make it look cool. So I don't know, but I just merge everything after I get all the colors down where I want it to be, and then I just do that. So here I'm working on the lips, and this was hard as well. I don't know, I was just struggling throughout this entire picture, in my opinion, just in the sense of how her face looked. I just wish her face looked a little bit better, but that's just me. I'm just not as happy as I wish I could have been, but it's okay. I still think it looked good, but yeah. So I'm just painting the nose, and as you can see, I'm just using the color picker and just picking up the color as I paint, and that helps me to just keep the flow going. And also, as you see, whenever I want to change the shape of something that's already on the picture, it's hard because it's on one layer, but all I do is I just select it, I duplicate it, and I just change that duplication. It also blends in a lot easier. And also, I didn't get to tell you guys, I purchased the Coolerist 2.5. It's that cool color wheel thing. is the cool color wheel thing that I have over there. It's like a weird new, I mean not new at all, but I saw somewhere on, and I thought it had such a nice different way of selecting colors. I've seen it before a couple years ago, but I never really was interested in it. But then now that I'm looking at it now, it's like it just looks a lot more necessary to me. I don't know why, but I did buy it recently and I love it. But it is a little bit laggy, but also with my own computer, so. But I'm happy that I have it because it's really, really, really nice, and I think it helped a lot with finding colors. And yeah, just a little bit of a talk about the awesome color wheel. Oh, my throat hurts so bad. I've been also messing around with my brushes recently and getting new brushes with textures, and I'm just learning how to make my own brushes and how to make really awesome textured bristly brushes, like as you can see how the hair was made and things, and even the line art brush was really bristly, so I really love doing that now. Fixing the lips because I wanted it to look a little bit thinner and poutier kind of, and as you can see, like you see her little teeth, she kind of looks like she has like 2 baby teeth. But I think I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, right there, nice, cover up those little chiclets. Yeah. So yeah, it's just painting her hair. I randomly gave her like really awesome like squiggly edges because I was inspired by Me Love Me A Lot. I don't know if you guys know her on Instagram. She's that awesome squiggly brow creator. She's awesome and creative and such an awesome artist. But yeah, that's later on though. I'm just fixing up her face because I didn't like how angular her face looked. I wanted it to look soft, you know, it was just cute. Not really cute, but I mean she would be cute obviously because I paid her and I want her to be cute, but I wanted her to look good. I'm just rambling. This is not even a tutorial or anything. I'm just talking to you guys while I watch this video with you guys. I just came back from class. We had to go to the creek and I was like, I'm not getting in that water, but I had to get in the water, so I literally paid for $26 for boots, for these waterproof boots, like rain boots, just to go into the water, and it was so disgusting. But you know what, I couldn't be that one person who just stood by the sidelines. So I was that person exactly the entire time. I was that person. So as you can see, I'm working on the eye a little bit more. I gave her a double of the eyelid because like I wanted her to look obviously Asian, and I feel like the easiest way to make someone look Asian is by like removing the upper eyelid and making it look a little bit thicker. But I wanted to see how she would look without, like with an eyelid, because I know that there obviously are people who like that don't have monolids. So I wanted to try that, but I didn't like how it looked. But that's also because of my own personal skill. I wasn't able to make it look as realistic as I wanted it to, so I ended up fixing it later. But it's fine. I'm just sketching on some eyelashes. I'm like literally teaching myself to not draw eyelashes the way I always do. You guys know how I always do eyelashes on my DPs. It's just like really exaggerated, big, fluffy, every individual eyelash. With these paintings, I have to like train myself like, don't do that. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm just making her smile, even though I named it Not Smiling, because that was the only thing I could describe it as at the time, because I'm really bad at naming my pictures. I'm just adding some facial expressions, some shadows into the creases, like just like defining her smile lines. It's really hard to define smile lines without making it look obvious and without making it look like poorly added, you know, like just lines, you know. It's a very fine line between making her look realistically older and just not making it look too unrealistic and it just looks like a line on the face. Like I want her to have smile lines, but like a young person does, you know. Is it like, I don't know. Struggles. Just fixing the eyes a little bit more, increasing the shadow of the corners of the eyes. I feel like that really did it for me. I like that. Adding little sparkles and stuff. I kind of wish I made the inner shadow area a little bit warmer, not so cold, but it's okay. I just made the blush a little bit harsher. You guys know I freaking love blush. I put blush on my face. Super crazy as well. So it's really just translates into my art, right? Just adding some instant gratification lines and sparkles and things. I just recently started watching Ross Draws on YouTube, and he was saying like instant gratification, and I was like, that is so freaking accurate. You're right. I'm just doing eyebrows. I wanted her to obviously have like sparse but like nicely defined eyebrows, but looking back on it now, I don't like her eyebrows because they're super defined. Like every hair is like it's hyper definition, and it's kind of like I don't like that now. So here I'm doing the squiggly edges. The second one I was like, I don't care about this anymore. But the first one was like, I want this to look squiggly. I don't really like how I did her roots. It looks a little bit too sparse, looks a little bit too painted. In the end, I tried to fix it later on. I don't think I recorded that part, but I don't know. That part just, you just hide your roots, girls wear a hat, that's what she should have done, but. I'm so weird with necks because I'm like, how many lines is too many lines? How much neck is too much neck? Is it too necky? Like, I don't know. I'm just defining her décolletage area. I did not look at a reference for this, so this is just me imagining her neck looking super long. And I wanted her to look like she was looking up and down, but the way I drew her jaw makes it look like her face is just really small, Like, I wish I could fix her jaw to push it down a little bit more, because then that would really, like, angle her face a lot better. Because her jaw is angled like she's facing forward, but the rest of her face, I feel like I painted it to look like she's looking up and down. I don't know. Look at these sparkles. Look at her highlight. I just added the ruler just to make sure that the two eyes were sort of even in terms of their height and shape. I didn't want them to be too off. I'm just adding a slight little crease, and people have a little bit of flabbiness where their actual eye bone is. I just want to add that, just a little bit of like, I know that exists. I know anatomy. Literally, my default nose that I draw is my sister's nose. Her nose shape is the nose that I always end up drawing. So whenever I draw a picture, people think that I'm drawing my sister, but I'm like, no. And if I drew my sister, that's the only part of her face that would actually look like her. Everything else would be like imaginary. I just added a random piece of jewelry there just to fill up the space. Her neck was really bothering me. Like, I like the way I painted it, but the overall anatomy of the face and the neck, it just bothered me so much. I just added it there just to make her feel a little bit better. And I really pressed that sucker up against her skin too. What did you guys think about my bunny video? Because I'm really happy about that picture. I personally was really excited about it and excited to post it. I want to name her too. Like, I mentioned that I wanted to give her a name because I don't really I just created her recently, so I wanted to give her like a name and a little bit of a story, something ethnic. I don't know, because I'm Nigerian, so I'm just like, let's give her something super like awesome and wholesome. I don't know, but yeah, I'm looking for some names for her. Yes, to give her some any kind of like details about her. Give her like I like input for her. So let me know what you thought about the video. If you didn't see it, I'll put a link up here if you want to look at it, because I think it's a very cute video. Personally. I really did not care about her outfit. Like, at that point I was like, I don't care anymore. I feel like what made me not like it so much, at least initially when I was first painting it, was the fact that her head was so much bigger than her body. But when I made her shoulders broader, I liked it a lot more. And now everything here on out is just like filters and just making her look as awesome as possible and aesthetic as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. I would really love to see you guys in the comments, because sometimes I go there, sometimes I don't get notifications, but when I do, I'm up in there. So let me know what you thought. Yeah, if you want to order a commission from me, just shoot me an email. Everything you need to know is in the description box. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just continuing to fix her hair because I did not like that. It was not. I like the way I did like a little bit of the blending it with the background though. I was like, I liked that. I liked it. How much time left is in this video? I spoke too soon. I'm sorry. It's like the waiter giving you the check while you're still eating your appetizer. It's like awkward. I'm not done yet. gonna start speaking again. Thank you guys again for watching this video. I appreciate it so much. Again, let me know what you thought in the comments. Any ideas for any future videos, leave them down in the comments. Your continued support means the world to me. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!